Hey guys! My name is Sally Sappington and I'm here today to talk to you about
releasing your music on your own.
I'm a songwriter and a lot of people have asked me how I get my music released and out there on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and all the other major streaming services. So I thought I would make this video to explain it to you quickly. First of all, I want to let you know that releasing your music doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't have to be expensive. As a matter of fact, you can get your music out there for as little as $50. That includes everything, all of it. And if your music performs well, you can make that money back. But that's for another video. So, without further ado, let me walk you through these few simple steps on how to release your music. Step number 1, copyrights. Getting your songs registered for copyrights is absolutely something you have to do. If you don't do this, it is likely that someone could steal your song and claim it as their own. And you won't be able to do anything about it. You might be thinking, no one will steal my songs. But why chance it? The little time and money you pay now for these copyrights is far less than what your songs are worth. The copyright process is generally very simple. It usually takes around 3 to 12 months for the copyrights to come back, depending on the number of songs, so I would get those registered as soon as possible. If you haven't yet registered at the US Copyright Office, go to this website to do so. Once you've created an account, you need to choose the correct application. For registering one song, choose Standard Application. For 2 to 10 songs, choose Group of Unpublished Works. Very important that you choose the correct application because if you don't, you will end up paying a fee for songs that you actually won't end up getting copyrighted. But these copyright fees are generally really inexpensive. Currently, to get one song copyrighted, it's $45, and for a group of up to 10 songs, it's $65. Once you get onto the correct application, the process is super self-explanatory and no need for me to go further. One last thing I have to say about the copyrights though is the recording you attach to your copyright does not have to be the same one as you are releasing. As long as it is the same song and generally understandable, your copyright recording can sound like you put it in a blender. Number 2, choosing an artist distributor. After you've registered your intended works for copyright, you can move on to choosing an artist distributor. If you don't have an artist distributor and no one else is handling your music distribution, there's no way you can get your music released. This may sound super intimidating and committed, but luckily for you, it's really not. It takes about 15 minutes and anywhere from $0 to $50 a year depending on the distributor you choose. A few artist distributors you may have heard of are DistroKid, CD Baby, iGroove. I use DistroKid and I have 0 complaints, so
Just saying.
Artist distributors are super cool for people who self-release their music because they handle all the details for you, and with most of them, they keep 0% of the royalties. That means more money for you, the artist. Google artist distributors and sign up for one.
I highly recommend DistroKid.
After you've chosen your artist distributor, you can go ahead and move on to
Step number 3.
That's a 3, yeah, that's a 3. That's a 3. Step number 3 is getting your music released through that distributor.
Oh, the moment you've been waiting for.
Releasing your music is super easy and it will probably only take you a few minutes to complete the process. Typically an icon that says upload music or something of the sort on your artist distributor page. Click on that icon and you will be taken to a page that asks you a few questions. For example,
How many songs do you wish to release? What artist name do you want to be displayed on streaming platforms?
all the good stuff. You will be asked to choose all of the online stores and streaming services you wish to have your music be sent out to. I recommend just checking all the boxes. You can then move on to uploading your album / single, cover, and sound recording for review, and choosing your release date. I would recommend choosing a release date that is at least 2 to 3 weeks away, because sometimes it takes a little while for the song to be processed and reviewed. And you don't want the big release day to come and there be no release. Plus, it gives you more time to promote your new music. There are also a few other details you'll have to fill in that I need not mention because
They're pretty self-explanatory.
once you have submitted your songs for review and they have been approved, they will be sent to all of the stores and streaming platforms you choose. You will typically then have the option to offer your listeners a pre-save link or a pre-order link. If you receive that option, it is critical that you take advantage of that and build your audience as much as you can before your music is released, as well as after. You'll also be able to begin creating artist profiles through platforms like Spotify and Apple Music once the songs are released. This is how you upload photos of yourself and biographies to these platforms. Here's a picture of my artist profile, And everything you see here, I was able to do through my artist distributor, DistroKid. After the music comes out, you will be able to access your stats and royalties information through your artist distributor website.
It's really very easy, guys.
A lot of people hold back on releasing music because they think it's too difficult or too expensive, but now you know that you have no excuse because it's cheap and it's easy. I hope you have found this video to be helpful. Please subscribe to my channel below, like and comment on this video. Also, if you want me to make a video about anything else related to the topic of music or songwriting, or just go into the depth about anything I've mentioned here today in this video,
drop it in the comments.
Okay, thank you for watching and I hope you have a super rest of your day.